Welcome to The Lift with Sheila Robinson Kiss. Come on in. There's always a special place set aside for you here where you can relax, kick up your heels, pour yourself a nice, refreshing drink, and prepare to be lifted and soar. Thanks so much, everyone, and welcome back. Biology, when family ties bind and choke. I have to say to everyone, I love families. I love the beauty that they can and do represent. They are so important. Families are so important in terms of our evolution in this lifetime. You know, thousands of years ago, the cave dwellers discovered that they were stronger when they were operating together. I mean, they came together as a force, and they were made so much more strong and durable in their environment. So there is a practical reason that families exist today. And in spiritual terms, whether you're a member of a very close, loving, and supportive family or a disjointed family, our families offer a tremendous opportunity to grow, whichever spectrum you're on. You know, everyone is not the Huxtable or Cleaver family. There are some families where there's so much tension. There's a dynamic of tension, friction, problems, even to the level of degradation. So families are not always cut from the same cloth. I had a woman in my office last year, and it was really, she pulled on my heartstrings, and she said to me, you know, Sheila, I love my son with the love of a mother, but I don't like him. And I had met her son on a couple of occasions, and I felt very confident in saying to her, you know what, it's okay. Why would you like him? He tortured you most of his adolescence. He's not a very likable person, and he's been abusive to you for all of his adulthood. So at what point were you supposed to break out the champagne, cheese, and cookies? It just doesn't work that way. Yet she had spent an inordinate amount of time trying to force fit and force feed a relationship that never existed and was never not likely to exist. She was greatly pained, and she had lost many years trying to turn this dynamic around. But the thing about relationships, even if they're family relationships, it takes two. It takes two to tango. You know, my grandfather, Thomas Hood Robinson, had a famous saying. He was an avid poker player, and he always told us, you know, you have to find the courage to play the hand that you've been dealt in life, because the deck is getting shuffled all the time. And I don't know why that deck gets shuffled, and some people get amazing, warm, loving families, and some people on the other end of the spectrum just don't get that at all. But what I do know is this. There are so many folks who have fallen prey to this invisible pressure, and I fault the media quite a bit for this invisible pressure to create this pitch perfect family unit, and it's pushing people over the edge. It's pushing people into despair. And as far as I'm concerned, it's like spending a lifetime. If you're in despair over this issue, it's like spending a lifetime digging for a singular gold ring buried underneath the sea. and you ignore all the other treasures around you, such as the emeralds, the diamonds, the rubies, and the sapphires, and you say, if I can't have that gold ring, then I don't want any of it. Let me tell you something. Let me say this. Your biology is the shuttle bus that gets you to the airport. It's not the entire trip. I'll say again, your biology is the shuttle bus that gets you to the airport. It is not the entire trip. And I hope that many of you are really picking up what I'm putting down in this video, because it's such an important message. You know, there's more than one way. There's more than one way to have a healthy family relationships. Many folks feel, well, I need to be in touch 24/7. Everyone needs to be smiling. Everyone needs to get along. It's just got to fit that Rockwell picture. And that's not the case. Sometimes if you want to restore health and balance to the relationships, you pull back. You pull back and you don't see each other as often or communicate. And then when you do get together, there's such an appreciation just for the time. Everyone minds their P's and Q's. So there's different ways to put this in place and do this. And for those of you who are under the notion that you're going to earn some type of a special badge by constantly putting yourself in harm's way and exposing yourself to family dysfunction and degradation, it's not true. It's just not true. Yes, God calls us to be kind and loving and forgiving with one another inside of our family relationships. But nowhere in that program does he say you are to be kicked, stressed, and maltreated to the point that you have no quality of life. Those relationships either come together through maturity, reciprocity, and decency, or they don't. And if they don't, you move forward with a prayer. And the prayer is, Father God, give me the grace to be kind and fair and balanced in dealing with my family relationships. You have seen my struggles clearly. I wish to live a dignified life rooted in love and respect for myself and everyone. God will take care of the rest. He does understand more than you can imagine. I hope this video has made a difference for you, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.